first question is, what is your personal favorite video of your channel? Do you have one?
Ooh, favorite one. That's a hard one. My favorite video for me that I ever made was I think the Ninja Turtle video that I made last year because of the Yugituber award 2 years ago, where I made a match with my Ninja Turtle deck, and that I created myself with some turtle decks cards inside. I cannot remember, like Pyramid Turtle and stuff like that. Or the prank with my girlfriend, that was also nice.
I think it would have to be the first World Yu-Gi-Oh! Problems one. That was a lot of fun to do. So the first World Yu-Gi-Oh! Problems was I got a lot of big names to kind of make a bit of a skit, and the whole idea that I had behind it was that I wanted to do something, a bit of a laugh and a joke, where it was just kind of pointing out the funny flaws that this game we had, you know, like, oh, I can't build this deck because I have like 2 Ultivalers and a Riot, like, it just doesn't work. So that's probably one of my favorite ones, I'd say.
Maybe like the first ever cross-balanced video or something. Maybe,
Yeah, or the whole series.
Yeah, it's fun to make.
What is the best thing about Yugitubing for you?
Meeting the fans, 100%, meeting the subscribers like yourself. It's just so much fun to be able to just interact with people, like sign the cards. It's like still something that I'm really weird about. I'm like, you realize this card's going to go down in value because I've signed it. It's just funny. But no, it's really nice. It's definitely the best thing. You know, traveling around is really nice with all my friends, but meeting different people is just really, really nice.
By actually speaking with the public at these events, like you meet a lot of people like for traveling, and there are a lot of people coming up to you, like they tell you like they appreciate your content, because it's a lot of time that you put into the video, so it's cool that people do appreciate the time you spend in the video. For me personally, it's the chance to share your experience that you made over the years. It depends what your channel is about. My channel is of course sharing my experience that I made over 10 years, and this is the easy way to share my experience to the whole community. I mean, or you can share your experience to so many people on just one platform like YouTube, and also the community about Yugitubing. There are so many cool Yugitubers like CardJournalist or Lithium, and everybody else. YCS 4666.
What do you think Yu-Gi-Oh! Looks like in 2 years?
This is a funny question because I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Since 12 years now, and I would never thought that this game would stay so long active. And we always thought about this question like 8 years ago and thought like, how long can this game exist? And we said, I don't know. The great thing is this game can exist because, in my opinion, because that Konami's bringing new mechanics to the game to make the game not boring. I mean, if they not bring new mechanics like Synchro, XYZ or Pendulum, you would always just make a triple summon over 10 years. I mean, this is boring, and I think the game would not exist so long. I think this is the key of success of Yu-Gi-Oh! Why this games exist so long, making every 3 years a new mechanic, or 3 or 4 years.
I would expect the game to slow down at some point. We have like maybe 4 lists coming in before that point, so I would expect it to have slowed down. What I will say is I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to be on the cusp of a new type of mechanic coming in, because I think Arc V may have finished by then or may not, or he's coming up to it, so something will be changing. There'll be something new in the game. I don't know what it will be, but maybe.
I don't think much will change. Like I saw a few people discussing past weeks if Yu-Gi-Oh! Was dying, like the less interest in the game, but I think the YCS attendance and locals, regionals here, especially in our country, is kind of high still. So I think the game still would be alive, would still be running. So, and Konami is still pushing new sets, maybe a new mechanic next
to exceed synchros, spenders, yeah, possible.
Name me one reason to start playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Because, contrary to popular belief, it's actually a really social game. It's a lot of fun. Obviously, the online simulators like DN and Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, obviously they're more for testing purposes for a lot of people. But being able to go to your locals, being able to go to these events and just like interact with different people, everyone's got the same understanding of, I think definitely just being able to have fun, you know, going to a room like this and know that everyone's got at least one common interest, that's why they're here. So it's just really nice.
Friends. Yes. I know a lot of people due to just playing the game, from locals, from people around the town who also played. They all pretty much quit now, but we all started back in 2004, 2005. But definitely friends from tournaments, regionals. If you go to these big YCSs, you always meet with the same people. That's definitely, for me at least, the biggest advantage, one of the biggest advantages.
The main reason to start Yu-Gi-Oh! For me, the best reason is to meet my friends, to hang out with like-minded people. I think this is the main choice, the main reason why you should play Yu-Gi-Oh! And you can travel all over Europe to events, see new cities, make some new friendships. I think this is one great thing about starting Yu-Gi-Oh! If you like strategy games, like poker or something like that, Yu-Gi-Oh's are great to start with.
And the last question, what do you value most in your videos? What is the most important part in your videos when you make them?
I think just the quality. I mean, there a lot of people do make videos, but a lot of people, like the quality of some people is like not too great. And for me, it's quality over quantity. It doesn't matter if you upload like 2 or 3 times during each day, but if you upload like 4 or 5, maybe 6 videos a week, and they all have good quality, decent quality editing and so on, but like a part of the video, the whole setup, the introduction I think is important, and a smooth voice, like a good mic. I think that's just the quality of the video. Yeah.
At least HD videos to if, like example, if you make a featured match, you need to see the cards on the board. I mean, if you make videos with a lower quality, you can see all the cards. High quality, it's one of my biggest values, to make high quality videos, and also to make some creative videos, not like every other YouTubers are making. I mean, you have to make some videos that are not so familiar like the other videos I've had.
Dueling or deck profiles?
I mean, my channel is about competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Like I share my videos, but also entertainment. So like funny pranks or just wines or something like that. This is the thing to make a cool mix of your videos.
So for me, it has to be the flow of the video. So I do jump cuts. In fact, I don't like having dead air. I don't like because I do that a lot when I think.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It feels like such dead air and a waste of air, and it's not worth it for other people to listen to these dead sections. I'll record a video and I'll first get all the information about it, what everyone do, card, deck prop, or whatever. I'll have a think about it and then I'll do it. If I stumble or if I forget something or want to add something in, I'll recut it in. And if I'm not happy with it, I have a certain level. If I'm not happy with it, I delete it.
Okay.
And want to record it or just kind of leave that idea. It's all about the flow of it, because if the flow isn't there, if it's constant stop-start, it's very difficult for someone to get on board with the discussion, and it's very difficult for someone to understand the way, like my personal opinions of the card. So definitely that, but also quality, in the sense that something needs to be kind of clear and crisp to hear. You know, if there's loads of background noise and it's like all a bit weird, it's kind of difficult for someone to stay interested in the video. So those kind of two, but mainly the flow of the video. Subscribe to this guy.